On today's episode of Getting Real with Goldie, we're going to do some real talk. The first thing that I want to say is we need to stop telling kids that people who are mean to them like them. And I will use myself as an example to explain that, like, when I was younger and I got picked on a lot, surprise, my mom would be like, oh, well, that boy likes you because he's being mean to you. And, like, no, he didn't like me. He actually really didn't like me. And being mean to me was part of, par for the course. It indirectly, maybe, I don't know, set me up for a string of really unhealthy relationships up until I got married, where somebody wasn't really being nice to me because they didn't like me, and I just accepted it because I thought that's what relationships are supposed to look like. So we need to normalize telling people, like our single friends or people like me, like with clients, that person doesn't like you. If that person is not putting forth any effort, reciprocating, bare minimum at most, and kind of keeping you at a distance, that is not like. That is comfortable, that is familiar. You might be getting used. It's worth having a conversation if you actually care about the person to see where their head is at, because otherwise you're just kind of being taken advantage of. And I've said this before, the only people who appreciate doormats are people with dirty feet. The next thing I want to say about being fucked up in childhood is the fact that, like, Disney movies and movies in general sometimes set us up for unrealistic expectations, right? So, like, a Disney movie, right, the princess usually knows the guy for like 5 minutes before they're together, and it's happily ever after. And it's like, well, what about the fact, like, I've seen these things all over the internet where it's like Aladdin was actually, like, he lied to her about being homeless, and, like, she took him. Like, these princes and whatever are full of red flags. But again, right, we're taught to kind of, like, idealize these things, and it's not always in our best interest. What's in our best interest is dealing with reality, not potential. And so that is my talk for you. I hope that it was good, because I think it was. Something to think about.